Hey, I'm coming to you with something very, very, very different than usual. I haven't done a wash day video since I had my hair loose before the locks, and I don't think it's any longer on YouTube. And before we start, if you're wondering what's in my hair, it is Miche Beauty's gel to foam mousse. That's not the full name, but I'll put a link down below. But that's not what this video is about. This is actually me after refreshing it. So I sprayed a little misted a little water on my hair and then put additional in the middle of the week, because mousse just does not give you a good hold, so you have to kind of refresh it. But that's what's on my hair. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. My bad. So this is something much different than I usually come to you with. As you've seen in like some of my previous videos, especially when I cut my locks off and like right after, like I have seborrheic dermatitis, and it's not consistent. Like I've gotten into good wash routines where I don't have any issues on my scalp, but when I really do see issues with my scalp is with like season changes. So like when the season changes and it's like consistently warm, or it changes and it's consistently cooler, or when the season changes any type of way for a consistent period of time, I see like significant scalp changes. And so now that it is kind of consistently where I am, at least in the 70s to 80s every day, my scalp just went haywire. So I'm doing a rotation of the shampoo that I'm using. So I just took a leap of faith. And I'm going to start using Dr. Groot, which is a Korean hair care brand. I know, this is a risk. A Korean hair care brand. They have good reviews. They sell it at Costco. So for me, that means a level of accessibility, which I like. And then you can get it online at Amazon or their own store. So they have a bond repair line, and then they also have a scalp revitalizing kind of line. One of the benefits of it is it's supposed to thicken your hair. I don't necessarily need that particular benefit, but this is supposed to like really do well for your scalp. And then moisture. So this is the shampoo. So that's going to be more difficult for you to see, but this is the shampoo. It is the Dr. Groot Scalp Revitalizing Shampoo. It's has biotin encapsulated prebiotics. It's supposed to volumize from the root, and it says that people have seen improvement in moisture in 2 weeks of using this product. So this is supposed to have innovative microbiome technology, which is what I really care about, is what it's doing for my scalp more than anything, because that's where I have the issues when I have an issue. So I'm using this, and then they have another product that you're supposed to use after the shampoo. And it kind of leads to kind of saying that you can forgo conditioner, but I'm not going to do that. But this is the scalp revitalizing solution. And this has arginine, niacinamide, and salicylic acid, and it's supposed to smooth from root to tip. So this is the Miracle in Style treatment. Oh, excuse me, Miracle in Shower treatment. Now, I wash my hair in the sink, as you'll see in a second, and I'll just use this like I would be using it in the shower. It's supposed to only be on your hair for like seconds. It doesn't need to sit on your hair. You just kind of use it as like a rinse. So I'll be using this, and this is a washout product. This also contains biotin and prebiotics. And this is supposed to kind of smooth. Then the final product that I purchased was the Dr. Groot Scalp Revitalizing Solution Hair Thickening Conditioner. As I said with the shampoo, I'm not necessarily looking for the hair thickening. I'm looking for the scalp revitalizing benefits of it. And this is supposed to improve hydration like within one use. That's what they say. Now, if that's true or not, I don't know. What I'm looking for over time, I'm not looking for like a miracle after the first wash, but what I'm looking for over time is like my hair and my scalp being consistently in good shape, not me seeing any scaling or flaking. So that's what I'm looking for. And then any other benefits that it has. I don't really need the thickening, but if that's also a little side benefit, great. But I'll be using these, well, until they're gone. So maybe I'll show you my wash, and then maybe I'll come back in 2 weeks or a month or whenever I run out of whatever product first, and let you know how my scalp and hair have been with this product. All right, check out my wash.
So I sped up this video a lot, and I cut a lot because the original video was like 25 minutes. So what you see me doing here is just washing the product off of my hair. This is just, drenching my hair to get ready and prepare for the wash. So, yeah, that's all I'm doing here. It takes a little bit of time to get all of my hair actually wet enough, my scalp actually wet enough, rinsing all the product that I had on during the week off of my hair before I can even start to apply shampoo. So I'm going to start by adding the shampoo onto my very wet hair. So if you can see it, it's not a great shot. It is a clear shampoo with a little slight yellow tinge with some like blue beads in it. It smells beautiful, like citrus, but not like overly powerfully fragranced. I'm focusing on my scalp. I'm just putting a tiny bit more because the crown of my hair is really, really thick and it's really hard to kind of lather that section up. But I'm really focusing on, loosening anything that's on my scalp to get a really clean scalp. That's my focus. One thing you won't see is that I always wash my hair a second time. So I'm going to rinse this product out and then rewash my hair. It's shorter. It's a shorter wash time. I only kind of go through it one more time just to confirm that my hair is completely clean. So my hair is fully rinsed. Now I'm going to go in with the serum. This feels super watery. It's 100% clear, super watery. So I'm just focusing on my scalp first, and then I'm gonna put some in my hands and then put it on the ends. But you will see how watery it is. But as soon as I emulsify it with a little bit more water and then start rubbing into my scalp, it feels like it turns into a serum. So it goes from like super watery liquid to a serum. It made my hair super soft instantly. This is a product that is something I've never experienced before, but I really like it. Now I'm on to the conditioner. I rinsed the serum out of my hair, so I'm on to the conditioner, and I put my conditioner on really, really, really wet hair, and I get it to where it sounds like it is foaming. See, I add a little bit more water to make sure it's super saturated, and then put a little bit more conditioner in because I want my hair to be super malleable, super filled with products so that I can easily just finger detangle. I did not have to use a comb with this, so I was just able to work this in a lot. This process usually takes me, or I usually take 10 at minimum to 15 minutes. So again, you won't see all of that on camera, but I take my time here. And it's the longest part of my wash day, or wash couple hours. So I'm just gonna rinse this out, and then I'm gonna put my hair into 4 clips. And this, you'll see in a second, is how much hair I lost for the day. All right, so super quick. Hair is washed, scalp looks good. Hair feels so incredibly soft to the touch. It is insane. So this was great. So obviously it washed my hair well, didn't strip it, didn't feel like a hydrating shampoo, but also didn't feel like a clarifying shampoo. So it felt like something right in the middle. Beautiful citrus smell. As you saw earlier in the video, it was clear with some like bluish beads in it. But overall, I liked how this washed my hair. Hopefully over the next couple months, or in the next couple months, I can come back and let you know how this has truly worked for my hair over time. And I'll do the same for all of the products. The next thing I put in my hair was the Scalp Revitalizing, the Miracle in Shower treatment. This went on and it felt like when you see me pour it in my hand, it looked super watery. But once I kind of massaged it in my scalp, it felt like a serum, like a super hydrating serum that you put on your face. And then I worked it through my hair. After this product was on my scalp and my hair, that's when I knew that my hair was going to be the softest. Like this had my hair softer than any deep conditioner I've ever used. So really like that product. Softened my hair, made it easy to detangle, and just work through. It didn't give slip, but it gave a softness. It was so soft that it made it easy to work my fingers through my hair. Then you saw me use the hair thickening conditioner, and that also had the same beads that the shampoo had in it. This, while it didn't give me the most slip I ever had, it was like a medium good slip, but my hair was already soft from the Miracle Serum. So it didn't take much. I didn't even have to use a tool. It was just my hands, and that made it super easy. My key with washout conditioners is to always make sure I put it on like super wet hair and then get kind of a foam going, and that makes it easier to get the product through. It also makes it like easier to detangle. I spend a lot of time detangling. This is like the washout conditioner is kind of the step that I spend the most time on, so I can be kind of working product or working conditioner through my hair for about 10-15 minutes. So you didn't see that all on the video, but this is amazing already. I already know that's already amazing. It softened my hair instantly. So I will come back in a few months, let you know how the products truly worked out for me. Bye.